Hello everyone, my name is Kieran and welcome to the Huddersfield Town versus Manchester United live preview tonight. As it said in the title, we're going to be looking at the game tomorrow, Manchester United versus Huddersfield Town in the FA Cup 5th round, 5:30 kickoff. I think BT Sport, if you're in the UK, if anywhere else, you can get a stream for that. But today, a bit of a different time. I'm going to be previewing the Huddersfield versus Manchester United game. A bit more important to the one that happened at the start of the season, or towards the start of the season, where we did unfortunately lose that game. So not a great omen for us coming into this one, but Huddersfield since then have been struggling quite a lot and have not really hit the heights that were kind of expected of them after that game. We do come into this game unfortunately on a loss as well, which is not good at all. A 1-0 loss against Newcastle, which, as it always does with Manchester United, every time we lose it causes a lot of commotion, especially in the press. So hasn't really been a great week for United fans, but football is back. It's felt like it's been a long time actually, but obviously hopefully we've got that loss against Newcastle out of our systems. We go into this 5th round tie against Huddersfield Town looking for a place in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. So I think it's the quarterfinals, or is it the 6th round then the quarterfinals? I'm not sure, but we're just going to look at the lineup, the predicted lineup, you know, joint lineup, whatever, and then also my score prediction for the game as well. So if you guys want to get involved, leave your thoughts in the live chat as well. And if you are watching this as a video, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I really want to see what you guys have to say on this game. Also, feel free to hit that like button as well. That'd be absolutely well appreciated. So, if we just get straight into this, first thing I want to talk about is the Paul Pogba situation. Now, Jose Mourinho did address that in his press conference today, saying that we have actually been playing the right formation for him, and he's been playing in the preferred position that he wants. But against Newcastle, he just didn't play well. It wasn't the formation, it wasn't where he was being played. He was playing in the formation that he actually wanted, in a 4-3-3. Jose Mourinho said he played a 6 and 2 8s, and Pogba was playing as one of the 8s, which on the left side of the 8s is where he likes to play. So obviously he's playing where he wants to play. He's just not giving the performances that you'd want from someone like Paul Pogba, which is, you know, understandable. Players do go through bad patches, and we have to continue to support the player. Hopefully against Huddersfield, Jose Mourinho says he is available for selection against Huddersfield. So hopefully tomorrow we get a glimpse of the real Paul Pogba, the one which we all love to see. So hopefully we do get a glimpse of that. And I've got no doubt that he will come into his own once again and prove the doubters wrong. I think he knows deep down that he hasn't played well. And, you know, as a player, when you know you haven't played well, yes, your confidence may be down, but you also want to get back on there. You want to get back on the horse. You want to prove people that the bad performance that you put out is not you. You want to show people the real you, the way you can perform. And so I've got no doubt he will get back onto his brilliant best. So that's me and my thoughts on the Pogba situation. Leave your thoughts in the comment section and that if you want to get involved on that debate. The other thing I want to talk about is also the Huddersfield, our opposition. They come into this game on not so great form. Obviously they are in a relegation battle at the moment, so they are probably going to be focusing more on that than trying to go through in competitions. Although, you know, being a small team, you do want to try and get some silverware. You know, if you look at people like Wigan Athletic, probably one of the last smaller teams to kind of challenge for the FA Cup. And they subsequently got relegated, so maybe teams have learned from that obviously they focus on the FA Cup and they did well in that competition, but maybe if they focused more on the league, they might have stayed up. But hey-ho, that was I think that was in the 2012-13 season, so it was a pretty long time ago since now. But the FA Cup is definitely a trophy that Huddersfield will want to win. It's one which is going to be a long shot for them to win, but they'll definitely want to kind of be in amongst it and win the competition, and why not? But ultimately, they have got a few players who are dangerous. Obviously, when we played them before in the league, you know, they did beat us 2-1. And Aaron Moy scored. He's a very talented midfield player. Van La Parra as well can cause a lot of problems. We saw that in the Old Trafford game. He was actually getting forward quite well. And also their new striker, I think it was Liroylita, I think it is, who they recently signed from PSV for a club record fee. You know, he's their new striker. He'll want to try and prove a point to them as well. So it's going to be very, very hard for us. You know, as a Man United fan, after the recent results and after the way we've been playing, I can't take any team for granted. You can't, you know, say any game is going to be an easy game, because it's not going to be. It's going to be difficult. You know, it's going to be challenging. The other team, especially being at home as well, they're going to be up for this game. The fans are going to be right behind the players, wanting them to get through. I just really hope, as the title suggests, that we just put in a professional-like performance. You know, we go in there and do the business, show our class from our players, and just show our experience as well in this competition. So hopefully we can do that. And speaking of our players, I'm going to get straight into the lineup now. So, obviously for this game, welcome to True Man Union, welcome to the stream. For this game, I think we're going to stick to what we did against Newcastle. If Jose Mourinho is correct, we were playing a 4-3-3 formation against Newcastle. It was just actually Pogba's performance that was letting him down. I think we're going to stick kind of with that same sort of idea. I don't think it's going to be as strong a team, but here we go. So, I think Sergio Romero is going to go in goal. I think we're going to play Luke Shaw, Victor Lindelof, Marcus Rojo, and I think we're going to play Darmian at right back. And now I think we are going to rest a few of our players. Obviously, Eric Bailly is back fit, so possibly he might get a place in the centre-back's role. But I'm not sure if Jose Mourinho wants to risk him straight away. So I don't think Eric Bailly is going to, you know, be from the start. So that's my back four. Then I think the six, I reckon, is going to be Matic. And then I think it's going to be Herrera and Pogba to play in that. So that 3-man midfield that we're used to. I mean, Carrick might get in there. He did play alright against Newcastle, so maybe Carrick might sneak into the team. And then on the left-hand side, I would like to see Marcus Rashford. Obviously, Anthony Martial is available for this game. But I think I'd like to see Marcus Rashford get another chance. So I'd like to see Rashford on the left. And then I'd like to see Sanchez on the right with Martial up front. Now, obviously, I'm not playing Lukaku from the start. I think it'll be good to see how Martial does up front in his, let's face it, his normal preferred position, where that was the position that when Louis van Gaal signed him, that is where he wanted to be. So that, I think, is where he'll play tomorrow. And I'll be very happy with that in a kind of 4-3-3 formation. Oh, I jumped there. Jesus. But yeah, that's my formation for this game, really. Leave your thoughts and opinions on it in the comment section down below, and anything like that. And yeah, just any thoughts, you know, on the game at all. I mean, it's definitely going to be tough. You can't take any game for granted, to be honest. So yeah, any thoughts or any sort of debate topics you want to raise, please put them in the comment section down below. I'll read your comments, and yeah. So obviously in the preview, the main thing you want to hear is a prediction for this game. Now, obviously, being an FA Cup tie, it's never going to be easy. It's never going to be a straightforward thing. The True Man Q said it's going to be 2-2. Fair enough. So go to a replay at Old Trafford. I mean, I could see that happening. Huddersfield are quite a decent side. So it's possible that it could go to a replay. My thinking for this game is I think we are going to win the game. Obviously, after the last few results, it's hard to be confident, but I do think we're gonna go into this game with a bit more, you know, with a bit more of a game plan. The players will also want to kind of avenge what happened last time when we played them at the John Smith Stadium when we lost 2-1. I think the players will for that. So I think the players will be fired up enough. So I think overall it's going to be, I think it's going to be a 3-1 win. I think it's going to be a 3-1 win. I think depending on who plays, obviously, I do think if Alexis Right, there we go. Hopefully it's back on for you guys. Sorry, it keeps coming out sometimes. I do apologise for that. Darryl is calling, so we will pick him up. We'll pick up. Actually, it doesn't seem to be working. Alright, the mic's back on decent. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, hopefully the quality's not too bad. But yeah, just any other thoughts you have, really, like to discuss them with you guys. Also, if you are, oh my word, what is this? I thought it wasn't working. Right. Okay. Hello? Oh, okay. Hello, Darryl. Welcome to the stream, mate. Welcome to the stream. Finally, it's working. A bit of technical issues, but welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you for joining once again. What are your thoughts on the game? What are your thoughts? How do you see this game going?
Well, we must play better than what we did last week in the match against Newcastle, because Newcastle was just disgraceful. I think our attack needs to play a bit better. We need a lot more shots on target. And obviously, Huddersfield Town aren't a team you faff about with. As they showed last time we played them. We won at home to them, but you know, we're playing away to them for the second time this season. Let's hope we don't get a repeat of what we did last time and have a bloody 2-1 defeat.
Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, I hope so. I really hope so, because I mean, what you said about Newcastle was 100%. It was a really bad performance, I thought, at Newcastle, and you know, Huddersfield Town are not a team to be messed with. Obviously, they've beaten us earlier in the season. And you know, they are quite a strong outfit, so we have to make sure, and their fans are going to be up for it as well, being away from home or being at home for them. So their fans are going to be up for it. They want to get through to the next round. Obviously, I'm going to ask you about Paul Pogba now, because obviously there's been a lot of talk about this Paul Pogba situation. Is he, is he kind of, you know, happy with his situation at Manchester United? What do you make of all the kind of hullabaloo around him at the moment?
Well, I couldn't really tell, to be honest. It's a weird feeling. I don't know what's going on with Paul Pogba nowadays. I mean, last season he was having a splendid time at United, winning stuff. I think it's probably because we've not won anything so far this season. We haven't got a chance of winning the EFL Cup because we got knocked out. You know, and obviously we're not going to win the league. You know, I think he's probably getting unsettled about that, and you know that. And I don't know what all this stuff is about. You know, I think it's stupid what's going on. I mean, apparently Jose Mourinho has just really been picky to him and stuff. I mean, yeah, he's injured. He was injured, but if he's still injured now, I don't think he's going to play on tomorrow, because I do not want to see another injured player being rushed to his feet, because it's just bad. It makes the team look a bit more messy and a bit easier to win against, you know. And I think Jose Mourinho needs to stop doing that, because otherwise he's going to make our club an absolute mess.
Yeah, I mean, it is a good point, actually, to be fair. Obviously, Paul Pogba did look to have a slight knock, obviously, in the warm-up against Newcastle. And
yeah, and that's what I'm on about. You know, if someone picks an injury during training, you obviously know they're not going to want to play if they've injured themselves. Don't play them if they've picked up an injury, like less than an hour before the kick-off. It's stupid.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. 100% agree with that. I think, but yeah, I think, you know, it's going to be tough. And obviously with Paul Pogba, he's a player who, I don't know, he's a player who, you know, divides opinion among football fans, not just Man United fans. But I think Man United fans love him, and football fans, you know, hate on him and, you know, do that sort of stuff. But I think, you know, he's the kind of character we need. He's the kind of flair player we need, and he is our best player. When he's on form, he's our best player. But right now, he's not doing that well. But he's kind of injured in a way. So I think ultimately, you know, you can't expect too much from him. But hopefully,
Yeah, I agree.
if he does play against Huddersfield tomorrow, hopefully he does show everyone what he can really do.
Well, I hope so. I mean, he cost us, what, 80 odd million? How much did he cost again? It was 85 million, was it?
It was 89 million, so yeah.
89. Oh, more than I was expecting. I mean, to be honest, you can't pay 89 million for a player who's not going to perform, even if he's not injured. So, seriously, we just need to start getting shots in the net and getting them on target. Defence, it's mainly counter-attacks and set pieces that we've conceded from. So we must be careful with that. Take your chances, because if you don't, we're getting knocked out of the cup.
Fair enough.
That's what'll happen with Huddersfield.
Yeah,
you know what Huddersfield are like. You know, they were unlucky to lose against us at Old Trafford. What was it, last 2 weeks ago? But we only won because we got our shots on target. They didn't. So, you know, amount of shots, and a lot of the times one goal makes a difference, no matter what competition you're in. And this is a pretty interesting week coming up. We've got, obviously, Huddersfield tomorrow. We've got the Champions League. That is a tough game away to Sevilla. I'm doing my preview for the United game tomorrow. And in case you don't know, I've just done a live stream of FIFA 18 Xbox One stuff, which I'm still finished. So that's now uploaded if anyone wants to check that out. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting game, and I hope we can get a win. It won't be easy though.
Yeah, it won't. It definitely won't be easy. And yeah, if you want to go check out Darryl's stuff, his link is in the description down below.
As always.
Yeah, as always. But yeah, obviously on the preview, the main thing is the score prediction. So Darryl, what's the score prediction?
Oh, well, I think Huddersfield will score. I think they will, because David De Gea didn't do much against them the last time he played away. So I'm going to go for a win. 3-1.
3-1 United. 3-1 United. Sounds good to me. Do you have any idea who's going to score the goals?
Well, how the hell do I know when the lineups haven't even come out?
Fair enough, mate. I mean, it's a good point. It's a good point. But yeah, thanks for your call, Darryl. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
And yeah, if you want to go check out his stuff, link in the description down below. But thank you, Darryl. Appreciate you coming on. The True Man Communion says, "Are you doing a watch along?" No, unfortunately, I can't. I'll be able to watch the first half, but the second half I'll be out to dinner, so I can't watch that. True Man Communion says, "It's like Lukaku, he doesn't perform against top six, so that's why he isn't worth 75 million. Pogba's class on his day, but he just isn't good enough most of the time." I think there's something to be said about that. I think you know, Pogba on his day is like one of the best midfielders in the league, and I think that's undisputed. But I think unfortunately he hasn't really been doing that consistently enough, and hopefully he does become a bit more consistent. Hopefully with age he can get a bit more kind of consistent and perform at his best. Lukaku as well isn't really doing it against the big teams, but you know, I was kind of hoping that with more service he would be able to do it against the big teams, but unfortunately no dice on that one. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the preview. It's only going to be a short one today. But that is it for the preview. If you have enjoyed it, please do hit that like button. Also, subscribe down below for more Manchester United content. And leave your thoughts in the comment section down below what your score prediction is for the game and any sort of other anything else you want to discuss in the comment section down below. Leave your thoughts there, and I will talk to you there. But anyway, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys